Can you tell me in Mi'kmaq how I would ask you the story of your doll?
Mi'kmaq tuga.
Yeah.
Agano de night. Katamsadegan.
So tell me about your Amsterdam.
Story of my doll. As a child, it is important for children to have toys as part of their cognitive development relating to their intellectual activity as of thinking, remembering, and reasoning, and using our language. They start the parenting skill at a young age. We have these gatherings, and that's part of our healing. One of them was truth and reconciliation. And we had workshops for our former students. One of them brought a book. She was so proud of her, showing her picture of herself with the dolls. I seen a picture of them sitting in a row, their hair's cut, shiny hair, sundresses. All of them were holding dolls. And I asked her, "You had dolls?" And I told her we didn't have dolls when we went there. She said they just had dolls for that one day, the picture taking. After the picture was taken, they had to give their dolls up again. And I said, that's where my doll went. I've seen a picture of us before we went to Shubi. This is it. My dad wearing a fur coat. It was after Christmas, Boxing Day.
Which one are you?
That's me. There's my brother, my sister Teresa. We each had dolls. My mother got sick, had TB. There was nobody to look after us. My older sister was 10 years older than me. I was told we went on the train. I must have slept all the way, because I remember when we got there, I still remember the smell of the diesel when we got off the train. I remember going up those concrete stairs, going in this big building. My brother was taken to the boys' side. I hardly seen him. And my older sister, Teresa, she was taken with the bigger girls. I was with the smaller ones.
How old were you?
I was going on 4, because I remember I asked for that piece of paper. They had scratched off my age, and on the bottom it said, she's a little bit young, but she'll blend in. And then I don't remember my dad leaving or anything like that. The next thing I remember is sitting on the stairs, waiting for him to come back. They probably put me to bed or whatever, because I remember lying in bed, still waiting for my dad. And you know, when the car comes up, the light goes round the building. There was this light going around. I was thinking, my dad's back here to get me, but he never came. They must have taken my doll away, because I don't remember my doll having it then.
Baba doa didi oa, Baba doa didi oa,
And my
Baba
chore was
doa didi oa,
dusting the
Baba
baseboard
doa
with a rag.
didi oa. Baba doa didi emma, Baba doa didi emma, Baba doa didi emma, Baba doa didi emma.
And I didn't have any toys. So I used some kind of rag, something like this. And I made the head. I tore strips. This would be my doll. I remember using goldenrod, having little arms. To find they had little arms, and I would have lots of dolls, like with my dust rags.
Would you have to like hide them from the nuns?
They know I took my rags. They would have punished me. Santa never found us there. When I got home, I didn't. And I remember playing with dolls till I was about 16. Every Christmas, I would look for my doll. I would look through the Eaton's and Simpsons catalog, looking for a doll similar to what I had, like that. But I couldn't find any. And I'd look on the computer looking for dolls. I remember going to antique stores in New Brunswick, North Sydney, the Valley. Everywhere I went, the first place I looked for is the dolls. Then I saw this doll, and I looked at it and almost looked like my doll, but it isn't. And I was holding it as if it was a lost child, and I couldn't let it go. My doll wasn't soft like this. It was hard. Even has the price tag on it, poor thing. But it wasn't the same doll. Mine had dimples too, and a smile. The other one sat on its own, but this one doesn't. Oleid winä musit. Amidjukumit. But I don't want to wash it, because it looked loved.
Would you come to the school to teach the students how to make your dolls?
Mm-hmm.
In order for us to make the dolls, what supplies do we need to bring?
A rag, a dust rag, and a little stick.
Baba doa didi oa, Baba doa didi oa, Baba doa didi oa, Baba doa didi oa.
Three strips, one is a little bit bigger, and one is thin. Really. Just use this as a head. You got enough now. Roll it up. Roll this up. This piece over the head. Close enough. These are twins.
Well, Alan Magit, for showing us how to make your dolls and telling us about your story.
Well, yeah. And remember, Rob, when you told me they were interested in making a doll, and I got sick after?
Yes,
I was in the hospital. And the only thing that kept me going was I got to talk about my doll.
Well, Alan Magit for coming in and teaching the children how to make your dolls.
There's so many other stories.